You're being acknowledged in the fact that you've poured your heart and soul into something, Capricorn. I was hearing blood, sweat, and tears. So I feel like, and the thing is that there's some weird feeling of amusement that I'm getting, even though I feel like this is not amusing. So that could be significant for you. You could be someone where you are using your humor to get through some hard times, okay? Like you are feeling, maybe you've been feeling very heavy, like there's just been a lot that you've been dealing with, a lot you've been thinking about. There could be a lot that you have been kind of moving through in this time of your life, especially things from the past. I feel like the past is very significant, like your history and how far you have come. You could be reflecting on the progress that you've made in your life in some way. Maybe this is your healing and you're reflecting on how much you've healed, on the things that you've done to work on yourself as a person, to become the type of person that you always wanted to be, to become the example for someone. There could be something where you are an older sibling or you have people that look up to you, people who like look to you to kind of like set the tone for things, whether that is in your family, whether it's in your friend group, your community. It feels like you have people that rely on you, people that really pay attention to you. Like they pay attention to the way that you move, they pay attention to the choices that you make. And it's not that you're living for these people. And I feel like there's something about that, Capricorn. Like you need to remember that you are living for yourself and yourself alone, even if you have people around you that look to you. There's this feeling of like you're not responsible for everyone around you, and you can't continue to like allow yourself to take on so much more than what you are actually meant to have on your plate. There's a feeling of that blood, sweat, and tears. It's like I've put a lot of time into this. I've planned so much for this. I have shown up so much for this. It's like you've shown a lot of grit, a lot of determination, a lot of like resilience in something, and that is being recognized. Like I want you to know that it's not going unnoticed. It's not something that people just like kind of flick off to the side. Like there is a lot of recognition for you. There's a lot of success here, okay? And I feel like success really matters. I feel like accolades really matter. Like I think you could be someone that really cares about like how people feel about something that you've done, or how people receive your work, or maybe the reception of like something you've put together for a long time. This could be like if you, let's say you own a business, like there's something where it's like you obviously really care about what your customers say and like how they are enjoying whatever you created for them. Or like if you have clients, like you want to make your clients happy, right? You want to make them feel like they invested in you for a good reason. I feel like there's something about that like visibility and success and like recognition that really matters to you. But I feel like some of that has been tied to ego. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like some of that has been tied to ego. I think some of it has been tied to how you want other people to perceive you, instead of it being like, oh, I'm proud of myself no matter what. Like I'm happy with what I've done no matter what. And I think there's something where you are being called to step out of this ego, okay? I feel like there's been a huge like ego death energy that you've been going through, because we have the Tower, which is the destruction of something that is no longer strong. It's no longer viable. It like doesn't work for you anymore. This could be a mentality, this could be a way of living. Like maybe something in your lifestyle is just, it's not healthy, it's too much, like it doesn't fit where you are anymore. There's something that's being dismantled at this time. It's probably really uncomfortable, okay? It probably feels like death, especially if it's ego death, especially if it's like a version of yourself that you are having to put into the ground. Like you are having to kill off, okay, a version of yourself, because that version of you doesn't serve you anymore. That version of you is maybe based on even like someone else. Maybe there's something where like I'm getting like a father could be significant, a brother, a dad, like an uncle or some sort of masculine figure where maybe you were trying to live up to this person's image, to this person's standard. This could have been someone who passed on, like, and you're trying to like follow in their footsteps. It's almost like you're trying to prove your worth or prove that you are this person in a way. Like, it's like you're trying to prove that you're similar to them, but it's like you are your own person and you have these qualities and these traits that are so unique to you, and they're so beautiful and they make you who you are, and you don't need to live up to someone else. You don't need to prove yourself anymore. I feel like that's significant for someone. So I feel like there is a huge like destruction of this way of being, and the King of Swords and Eight of Swords are clarifying that tower. So if you've been in a King of Swords energy, okay, like you've been very logical, very focused on success, on results, on things that just like are very clear to you, sort of a black and white approach to things. I actually feel like that is being dismantled because it feels like that has kept you in a state of survival, or it's kept you in a state of not being in your heart space. And a lot of the energy of this month is bringing you into a place of truth, this undeniable truth about what do you really want, what does your life feel like, and what do you want your life to feel like. I feel like that's a question for someone, is like, even if I have all of this success and I have like people who back me and like I'm doing really well financially, I'm doing really well in my work life, you know, there's something about that that's obviously very important to you, and yet it's like, are you really satisfied? Are you really enjoying your life? Are you enjoying the fruit of your hard work by actually living and experiencing things and feeling things? And I feel like there's a dismantling of this like overly logical masculine type of energy. You could be a masculine watching this, but this could also be maybe even a dismantling of like this standard of like who you have wanted to be, and kind of realizing like, I don't really think that's me though. Like, I don't think that's who I am. With the Eight of Swords, this has kept you in your head for way too long. Like, whatever you have been thinking about, whatever has been stressing you out, it's kept you in your head. It's kept you feeling trapped. And it feels like with the Tower, this can't, it's like this can be no longer. That's literally the feeling. It feels very dramatic, to be honest. Like, it's like this cannot be the situation for you anymore. You need to let go of this. You need to let go of this persona. You need to let go of this mask. You need to let this crumble, because what's really underneath is something that is, you know, very vulnerable, but also like you are underneath this version of you that you've been playing. I feel like you've been like, in a way, it feels like a performance, and it's not that like you're pretending to be someone else. It's just that you're not, it feels like you're not being super authentic to yourself, like your truest self, okay? We have the Two of Wands, so you are looking towards the future. I think that you're making some kind of decision this week to move towards something. You're making some kind of decision to maybe leave behind like a version of yourself. And you may not know this, you may not be doing it consciously, or you could be. And the Four of Wands says that stability and like this feeling of home is going to come through for you. It's almost like you're gonna meet your match this week, or like you're going to meet this energy of, okay, I can just like be myself. Like, I can be at home with myself. I can be at home in my own energy. Like, the stability that I've been striving for, that I've been building, that I've been focused on, it's already here. It's not something that I have to keep moving towards. It's like you've already achieved a certain level of success, and you don't have to keep fighting for more. You don't have to keep pushing for more, because you're already going to receive what you're meant to. The back of the deck is that Six of Wands. The success is already yours, okay? You can claim the victory in yourself, and you can also choose love, okay? Choose alignment over something that is not you anymore, okay? So that's a lot, but let me know if it resonates with you, Capricorn.